Hey guys, peace, positivity, and prosperity. Welcome back to another episode of Life in Your Closet. I am your amazing host, the one and only Empress thing. The one and only. I need y'all to always remember that, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me on this amazing Winning Wednesday on the We Empower Network because all we do is win, win, win. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking of the song Win, 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 like both of them. It's Wednesday. I'm hyped up. I hope y'all are hyped up too. So let's talk about it, right? What is the word of the day? The word of the day for today is connection. What creates your connection every single day? Listen, when I think about connection, I think about every single day when I wake up, what am I connecting to? You know how a lot of the time we can be connected to Wi Fi, and then when that connection messes up, we're not connected to Wi Fi anymore. That's the same thing with self. So I want you guys to start processing that. When you wake up every single day, ask yourself, what are you connected to? Who are you connected to? What is your connection with yourself? And so lately, for the last maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I have been on a really good routine so I can create new habits and be consistent in my lifestyle so that I'm able to hit my goals, especially for the fourth quarter. 2023 has been a lot, but definitely want to continue to keep growing and hitting those goals. And so I start my day off with prayer and meditation, make sure I'm always connecting to the source, to the Most High. Because if and as long as I continue to do that, I don't care what anybody else tells me. I know that my relationship with the Most High will continue to grow. People will continue to see the Most High through me. And that's me knowing I'm walking in my purpose and doing what I'm supposed to on this planet. So that's how I start my day. I don't answer my phone, check my social media, or any of that before 10 a.m. No matter who you are, business call, everybody knows it's not happening before 10 a.m. because that's my me time. Plus, I got to take the kids to school. School just started, so I'm connected to my cup, pouring in my cup, and what overflows from that is what is for you guys, which is how I'm able to continue to come week after week to give you guys some great episodes, some great tips. And listen, inbox me if you want me to talk about something or you have a question about something that I am able to answer on my podcast. This is loving yourself freely every day in your closet. So I'm willing to help you guys. So let's talk about the topic of the day. The topic of today is get uncomfortable in your closet. What do y'all think about when you think about getting uncomfortable in your closet? Do you think about getting fully undressed? Are you clothed? Do you how free do you feel like you are in your closet? For me, in this as you guys can see, my closet is not that big. I still have a lot of stuff to do in my closet. I know y'all are looking like, dang, that girl still ain't put them pictures up. I'm almost done. I have other things that I had to work on, get the kids in school, but that's me getting uncomfortable in my closet. Every day when I come in here, I sit and be like, okay, Empress, what other pictures do you need to put up? What other photos do you need to put up so that you can make it look nice? But the biggest thing that I do when I get uncomfortable in my closet is reflect on the day before. I reflect on what I did yesterday and what I need to do today so that I can continue to grow to become a better person. When I get uncomfortable or think about getting uncomfortable in my closet, I think about some of the flaws that I may have. I think about some of the things that I can continue to work on as I'm striving towards my goals. As you guys know, I was diagnosed with lupus in 2016. It is very uncomfortable to talk about. I've been dealing with that since 2016, and you would think, oh my gosh, Empress is like, I know so many people are in my DMs. They say I'm a light, I'm positive, listen, I'm strong. I hear all that. Like the reality is I'm resilient. I'm resilient when it comes to that. I'm not strong. The stuff still affects me every single day. Like, I think, like, I mean, yesterday I was not feeling good. I was in the bed. I stayed in bed half the day. I literally stayed in bed, but I was able to listen to my body. It's uncomfortable for me to talk about being diagnosed with lupus because for me, I felt like that this was not supposed to be my life. Lupus was not supposed to be a part of my journey. So I thought when I first got diagnosed with lupus, and this is me bringing some skeletons out the closet for you guys. That's what getting uncomfortable in your closet is all about. Bringing the skeletons out of my closet for you guys, being transparent. And like I said, it's not easy. So before I got diagnosed with lupus, it was one person that knew that I was dealing, with a little bit of sickness, illness. I love this man to life. Like, he definitely has helped me to become the woman I am today. But I kept telling him I was feeling sick. I was in pain. I was hurting. And he kept saying, Empress, go to the doctor. I had a friend that was diagnosed with lupus. She had a lot of the symptoms you had. I was like, no, 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 no. I don't have that. You can't, you have to be born with that. He was like, no, go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. The first thing they diagnosed me with was Sjogren's syndrome. And that's another autoimmune disease. It causes you to have dryness everywhere. Yes, everywhere, literally in your body. Tears, literally eyes dry. Sometimes my eyes still get dry. They're a little dry now, but it's okay. And so I went to another doctor because I started having more pains. It was just more pains. Then I started having seizures, real bad seizures. Um, and so once I had that near death experience. This was in June 2016. I had a near death experience. No heartbeat, no pulse. I don't remember that experience, but I know that definitely is what made me take a turn in my lifestyle, and it definitely turned my life around in so many ways. I don't feel like the same person. No, I didn't see a white light. People always ask that. It was an experience that I couldn't remember, and I still to this day don't remember. I just remember from what everybody else has told me. But after that is when, my health started going a little bit worse. And so I went and found another rheumatologist, and that's when he diagnosed me with lupus as well too. He said, I hate to say this, and I remember it. It was it's still hard for me to deal with and talk about because, like I said, for me, just knowing everything I went through with my kids, everything I've been through with my kids and how they watch me be in pain and have to deal with a lot of the stuff I dealt with. To hear him say, you have lupus too, not just, oh, you have lupus, like you have lupus too, along with the Sjogren's. And he also said I had fibromyalgia. Like, it's like, I felt like from 2016 to 2017, I dealt with so many things, going to the doctors 5 and 6 times a week. Like, this is stuff people don't know. I was literally going to the doctor with my mom, my sister. I'm so grateful that, they're here, they're still supportive, but I was going to the doctor so much that they were testing, poking, just being in and out the hospital. These are the skeletons that I have in my closet that I don't like to talk about because it's still a very sensitive topic. It's still a very sensitive subject. And, what I've learned from dealing with all of that is that a lot of people want the transparency. A lot of people want the authenticity. It's not necessarily a sob story that I was diagnosed with lupus. Like, it's not a sob story. They're famous people. some of your celebrities that you guys like, some of your favorite celebrities, they deal with it, you know, with lupus and other autoimmune stuff. It definitely it takes a lot out of me every single day. I have a holistic lifestyle. I have a holistic doctor. I have changed my diet. You know, all of those things that you guys can think of, I have done those things. One of the biggest things that kind of turned my life around, besides having that amazing man in my life, was when I prayed. When I prayed, and I'm not going to get too religious with you guys, but I am a spiritual person, and I do believe that being able to spiritually be driven and connected and being in tune with your spirit is what gets you to the next level. So I prayed and I asked, like, and it wasn't one of those prayers like how some of y'all be praying, probably in a nice way. Like, I mean, I went in praying because for me, I felt like lupus meant death sentence. I felt like lupus meant one of these days, like, I'm going to die and I'm not going to have especially after having that freaking near death experience. Like, I have two boys and they need me. Like, literally, they need me more than anything else. I'm their mom. And so, um, I felt like, let me pray. Let me pray. Let me try asking. So when I prayed, I went in. I was like, what the? I was using the F word. I was using all kinds of cuss words you can think of. This is praying. Yes. When I say that answer came like, how some of y'all keep saying y'all are praying and y'all prayers are not getting answered. I don't know who y'all are listening to, what you're waiting on, yes, they're getting answered. Trust me. Because it was like an immediate, it's a part of your story, it's a part of your purpose. I'm sorry, I know this hurts. I'm sorry that it has to be this way. And I'm still kind of mad. I was like, you sorry? Like, seriously? Why me though? Like, I started asking that, why me? It's so many people that I see eating unhealthy. I got to comparing and saying, it's people I see eating unhealthy. I see people who don't live a happy and positive life. Like, what did I do? Seriously? And even after I had that near death experience, I kept asking why me. I kept hiding my skeletons in the closet. I kept hiding the fact that I needed help. I've had so many people be like, oh, if you need help, I can come over and help you cook. I can help you clean. Y'all, that honestly, it's hard. It's hard to tell somebody, hey, I need help. I need you to just come sit over here and just, I don't know, brush my hair. The small things, that we don't look at because, it was times where I've had to sleep in my bathtub because I was in that much pain. Those doctors had me on 14 different prescriptions. That's that's not nothing fun. So when y'all see me dressed nicely, when y'all see me stepping out, smiling, when I'm complimenting you, it's because I've been through the storms. I've been through the hell. I've been through the pain. And I know what it feels like. I gain weight, I lose weight. Shit, sometimes my organs do whatever they want to do. Sometimes I deal with, heart issues, liver issues, kidney issues, all that shit. And it's not a fun thing. It's not a fun thing. I changed my diet. I've done all those things. But the thing that I do now, today, like, hey, today is Wednesday, it's 2023. I wake up and have gratitude. I show gratitude because it could be a time where I don't wake up, but I'm waking up every single day. So I know that there's life. I know that there's purpose. I know that there is a reason I am still here. So Me being a personal stylist is a part of my purpose so that I can tell the story. And I use my wardrobe, I use my clothes, and I utilize my personal style as my message. No, I don't look like what I go through or what I've been through. Absolutely not. Even crying, honey, I'm still looking pretty, still looking cute, because that's the biggest thing. And that's why personal style is so valuable and so important to me, because it brings me the confidence. It helps me to exude the confidence. It helps me to step out in style and know that no matter what I felt like yesterday, I bet you I'm gonna step out cute. I'm gonna always step out cute. That's one of my favorite sayings. I'll tell people, listen, if I'm a little late and Monica G is working on my time management with me, I appreciate her. If I'm a little late, y'all, I'm gonna be cute. I'm gonna always be cute from head to toe, because that's what personal style is all about. Being cute, being pretty from head to toe. But those skeletons that I have in my closet, that uncomfortable feeling, is being vulnerable about being in pain, being vulnerable about what I feel, being vulnerable about talking about how it makes me feel to be diagnosed with lupus. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Some days I'm like, okay, I've gotten better with this. Then other days, no, I'm crying. But that's the stuff I hide. Like, y'all have never saw me once on social media post a photo of me being in the hospital. You won't see it. It's not that I'm hiding that. It's that there is absolutely no way that I would ever post a photo of me being in the hospital. It's not happening. And the reason is because I really be sick. Like, and when you really, really sick, you're not posting a photo in the hospital, because it's it's my life. And having to fight for my life and having to fight to stay alive for my kids, for my babies, is something that I value. It's uncomfortable. It's, me being vulnerable. It's me telling you guys it's uncomfortable as ever. You know, some people say, well, how do you live with an illness? You know, every single day is a new day. I continue to meditate. I continue to change my lifestyle, my healthy habits, so that I can flourish, flow, get this out of my body, so that I can continue to live and thrive. But the biggest thing is, one of the most uncomfortable things that I deal with is really just asking for help, because it's almost like, well, shucks, what do I need help with? You know, literally, what do I need help with? And so I believe that when you have skeletons in your closet and it's hard for you to be uncomfortable in your skin in your own closet, that's the first thing you definitely want to ask yourself. Ask yourself, what do you need help with? Because if you don't know what you need help with, then how do you expect people to help you? How do you expect people to, come to your side and be able to comfort you or help you with anything? That's the first question you really want to ask yourself. And the second question is, who do I need help from? Once you ask yourself those two questions, take inventory, start making a list, and then it'll be easier for you to get uncomfortable, to be vulnerable, to start asking people and start telling people, hey, I need help with this. Hey, I need help with this. Can I tell you guys that I'm perfect? No, absolutely not. I'm not perfect, but I am striving for excellence. I do know my purpose. Do know the vision and the mission that I've been given, and I'm striving and walking in that purpose and continuing to flow and float and glow in that purpose, right? Because, I really and truly understand that I'm still here for a reason. I feel it in my body, my mind, my soul, and my spirit. And so I'm just, serving through style. that's that's my mission. A lot of people, you know, they have their ministry in the church, they have their ministry in acting and singing, and mine is in personal style, and I'm grateful. Like, that makes me styling makes me so happy, y'all. When I watch a lot of TV shows, it's not necessarily for entertainment. A lot of the time it's trying to figure out what they have on. Me trying to figure out, what are they wearing? How are they acting? How's their behavior? Is that fashion, or is it really their personal style? So, that's something that definitely really, really makes me happy. It puts me in a positive zone, but, you know, being uncomfortable in my closet is being uncomfortable talking about, what it makes me feel like to even think about lupus. It like I said, it sounds like a death sentence. Oh, it's something I'm becoming more and more vulnerable with, and learning that, girl, you're going to be pretty, you are going to flourish, you're going to heal thyself, you are going to continue to be a vessel for someone who is uncomfortably experiencing something they don't want to talk about. You know, another skeleton for me is dealing with the depression and the anxiety that comes from that. Not only just that, like, I dealt with a lot of depression before I was diagnosed with lupus. So being diagnosed with lupus just kind of made it worse. It's always been a thing of, dang, is this gonna get better? But what is it? And it's great when people say, oh, pray about it, or it'll go away, and it's great to hear that, but the reality sinks in and sets in for me of, is it going to go away? Is it ever going to go away? you know what is it going to do? So I find myself learning to be uncomfortable with, continuing to walk in my purpose, step into the unknown positive territory of knowing, who cares about that? I'm going to thrive and live and be okay, irregardless of what happens with the whole lupus stuff. I'm going to be Empress Faye. I'm not lupus. I'm Empress Faye, who was diagnosed with lupus. And that's okay. They can keep it. They can keep that. Like, I don't wear that on my back like it's a target. What I wear on my back is my resilience, you know, my attractiveness, my grace, my beauty, the halo that you guys see and like to talk about, my character, my posture, my support. I wear all those as badges of honor. You know, I don't ever say, oh, I'm a lupus survivor. I just tell people I'm very resilient and I'm thriving every single day. And I'm learning to, be accepting. I'm learning to be accepting that this is a real journey. And no matter what, I'm going to conquer this journey because I still have purpose. And obviously it's a part of the purpose. So, let's go. Let's push through. Like, let's stay positive about it. So yeah, that's that's a lot. It's heavy. Real tears. It's a lot. Definitely a lot. So I want to take a quick break and, make sure my face still look good. And when I come back, I'll give you guys the item of the day.
Hey everybody, this is Regina Hutt, the wellness practitioner on Empowered Mornings. We'd like to invite you every Wednesday night, 8 p.m., uniquely and gorgeous, to keep your mind locked and loaded on WIN Network.
What's up, guys? I'm back. Y'all, Regina is so, so, so pretty. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So we are doing a squat challenge right now. We are doing 100 squats a day. So stuff like that, like her doing challenges like that, keep me empowered, keep me saying, okay, let me get my body exercising and get my body moving so that I can start feeling better. I am down 2 pounds. I have 13 more pounds to lose by December. And when I tell y'all I'm excited, I'm super, super excited because it's not just losing weight to look good, it's losing weight to feel good, to feel great, to feel healthy, to continue to, keep my vitality of life and wellness up. So I can keep bringing y'all more styles, tips, messages, words, all that good stuff. So the item of the day is this amazing vintage crop jacket blazer. You can call it a blazer, you can call it a jacket, but this amazing vintage crop blazer. And where I got this from a vintage boutique in Dallas. When I was at a fashion show, I actually saw this. When I tell y'all, I had to grab it because what I started immediately thinking of was, oh, I can wear that with a dress. I can wear that with a jumpsuit. I can dress it up. I can dress it down. I can wear it, you know, to fashion shows. I can wear it to fashion events. One thing about this blazer is again, it's crop top. So you can open it up, you can wear it, it closes up. So I'm able to button it. If the button probably is not, oh, sorry guys. So I'm able to close it up. So imagine that. Imagine wearing, you know, look at that. It gives it a full new look. And the reason I decided to pair it with this green jumpsuit is because look at the green in here. So I wanted to highlight and bring out the green in here. I added this blue fedora hat to bring out the blue. And then I added these dope crochet, earrings to bring out the other colors. This is a extremely colorful blazer. No, it's not necessarily business professional. However, it's definitely a statement piece and a showstopper. I highly recommend you getting a crop top blazer. Again, you don't necessarily have to wear it to your business meetings. You don't necessarily have to wear it to professional activities. However, if you have a networking mixer, if you have a fashion show that you want to attend, this crop top blazer is a must have. It's very lightweight. It has it has shoulder pads in there, so gives my shoulders a little bit of a high up. Still looks good, but it definitely is going to make your wardrobe and your whole entire outfit really, really look good. I'm really big on layering pieces. So when you're wearing a jumpsuit or just any type of outfit and you add a cropped blazer to layer it, get you some longer earrings like this, especially with the cropped blazer, because then it just pulls your whole outfit together and it gives you a look and personal style. And that's what we're all about. I'm all about helping you to create your personal style. We're not just fashionable and we don't follow trends. What we do is we create our personal style that's unique to us, that provides you with confidence, that attracts the right people to you, and it helps you to not have to shop every single week or every single month. I can take this crop blazer and add it to different outfits to create different looks. And that's what personal style is all about. So that is the item of the day. It's super cute. I don't know if you're going to be able to find the same item. However, if you have a Goodwill, which is not necessarily a thrift store, but if you have a Goodwill and wherever you are right now, whatever city you're in, try Goodwill. If not, go to one of your thrift stores. They could be Thrift Plus. They're always called Thrift something. And see if you're able to find something similar, or go on Instagram and type in vintage boutiques, and I guarantee you will find several vintage boutiques on Instagram, and just see if you're able to filter through, find you a nice crop blazer so that way you can add it to your closet. And that will be an item that you can have in your closet that you love, that brings your closet peace, happiness, and of course, balance. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys coming every single week. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube Win Network, We Empower Network. Make sure you are subscribed. Hit the subscribe button so you can subscribe, because I don't have the only podcast on here. We have other people who have amazing podcasts, and we want you guys to be able to be empowered, feel empowered in every which way of your lifestyle so that you can continue to hit your 2023 goals. Hello. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Win Network. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, We Empower Network. Win, win, win. Make sure you go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram, empressbay.stylist. And if you have any type of questions, if you want, I don't know, if you want to have a conversation, maybe you were diagnosed with the autoimmune disease and you need some tips, you need some ideas. I'm not a doctor. So do not ask me any medical questions. Make sure you always ask your medical professional. However, if you just have some questions that you specifically want to ask about my diagnosis or, just any of that stuff, I'm willing to be open just a little bit and be vulnerable, as long as I can keep you empowered and help you. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for giving me an open and safe space to be vulnerable today. I was not expecting to be crying and doing all this extra stuff, but I'm here for it. Life in your closet, right? I'm loving myself freely every day. I got uncomfortable as hell in this closet. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you tune in next week at the same time. We Empower Network, okay? Love yourself freely every day. Bye.